So anyway, my children kept coming in here, but be careful when you ask for the truth because it might come in ways you could have never freaking imagined. I mean, since the beginning of COVID, shit got real. Like, when they locked us in being in solitude, I went within because that's what we all should have done. Like, you know, going within to see what's real and what's fake. And Pandora's box got open. And I guess I got a job to do. The people that you thought was closest to you have really turned into something else. I just found out my own brother is a co-defendant in court. Like he went and lied on everybody while stealing and doing whatever he had to do to uphold his lifestyle just to impress other people, while maintaining a crazy ass dope habit. Not my brother Bruce, my other brother Karan. I don't give a fuck if I say his name because he put my name in some shit and all I wanted to do was find God. He let somebody put a gun to my motherfucking head and sat there and smirked like he was bloodthirsty, like I seen him trying to fight through the aggression with them entity attachments on him and shit. And what y'all understand is that I'm highly protected. I've been watching my uncle Scott Forrest do exorcisms and shit since I was younger. But he probably never knew that I was watching. He probably never knew that I was paying attention or into any of that stuff. He tried to help my mom and my aunt and stuff like that, but really, I guess I hope maybe he has knowledge of self now, but they were just going through ascension. I wish he really knew how to help them, but he helped me figure out how to do certain things that I would never know that I would use. So I want to come on here maybe if I feel up to it later on tonight and maybe interview my cousin, or I'll try to have it by this weekend done. I'm going to interview my sister's good friend as well because I believe they deserve justice. I'm not going to let these niggas just get away with killing black women and getting away with it. It's not going to happen. The only thing that people did by saying that I'm a kook and shit like that is prove me right when the shit came true, and now I'm just more confident than ever. And I'm comfortable with it because I'm in a different lane than most of those other people who are just showing pictures of their clothes and what they got on and shit like that. I'm trying to encourage people to plant food and eat better, attain more knowledge. Stop letting their children be so indoctrinated by these schools and shit like that because they the ones that gotta save us and intuitively put things together. We gotta give them the right knowledge. Not the bullshit they've been teaching us over and over again. If it's a reset and we survive, let's reset the right way. We got the power to do many things. And convenience has taken that away. Worrying about status quo or breeds have taken that away. Worrying about color and racial divides, separations of state, city, and country lines have taken that away. I just thank the infinite creator for everything that he pulled me out of because this year I learned not to ask questions as well. Ask questions for what? God, if you hold me back from something, rejection is really protection because sometimes you don't know the half of what people be into or what type of shit they got going on. They be right around you trying to suck you right in because they got that crab in a bucket syndrome, especially if you this color until you figure out you really a melanite and you not that color black they be talking about. And no, I probably won't edit my videos unless my daughter or my son helps me. I don't know. I just figure my shit should be candid. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about today, but this domestic violence shit is going to stop. Y'all not going to get away with it because I'm going to find those cases when y'all was involved with y'all boyfriends and shit. We're going to make sure that if it was a murder, that it will be found out about. And I don't care if it's not a famous person. Mm-mm. You don't got to be famous. Nah. Because people sacrifice regular people that aren't superstars every day. And they deserve justice. And I'm going to make sure that they get it. See, one time in band camp when I was younger, I went to Longfellow Elementary in Pennsauken, and I was trying to save somebody from a fight or whatever, and he was like, "You're not Mother Hen." Because I used to be telling people, don't do that, don't hit her, this and that. And I guess the teacher saw my light and was irritated by my spirit. But yes, I am the mother hen. I'm the matriarch. Whether my family accepts it or not, whether you accept it or not, I was chosen. I ain't asked for this shit. I ain't asked to go through nothing that I've been through. None of the domestic violence, the rape, the molestation by my grandpa, my cousins, the messing around with a sociopathic, narcissistic, alcoholic. I had to go through all of these things. And I even, dabbled in some shit, especially after my mom died. And I had to get pulled through. The whole time I had to go through all these different scenarios so I can figure out how to help other people and share my story, as well as the miracles that I've witnessed or, have been a part of as well. I had so many people try to take things from me and beat me down all the way until I'm naked, just to shut me up, especially after they did cruel shit to me. But now that I'm opening my mouth, they calling me like, no, you could do it the right way. You don't have to say things so loudly, or you don't have to tell. We could just work this out. No, 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 no. I was sent to be a spiritual assassin. We gonna get it out because you ain't gonna do this to nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? I also had another friend, but she said, oh, I thought you would have a Mercedes Benz and all that shit. Girl, let me tell you something if you ever watching my video, because y'all them bitches that you tend to watch the video, don't hit the like button or none of that just to see what I'm doing, or if it gives you motivation to put up an advertisement for your little stores, even though I know that a few of you bitches fuck a couple of the niggas that I fucked, so that means you fucked after me back when I was in my dark days. At the end of the day, you're a puppet, okay? And you're crazy because the richest people drive around the most regular shit because they don't want people asking them for their shit, and they're trying to build a legacy. So why would I buy a Mercedes just to appease you? Do I want to pay for a Mercedes? Fuck no. Could I afford to pay for one monthly? Fuck yeah, because even when you were still in high school blowing on that flute or tossing the fucking baton, I had that shit. God gave it to me early just so I could realize that it's not all that important. I know somebody that own about 100 houses and drive a goddamn minivan. I follow the people who it works for. Those are the people who I admire. And that same person was also one of the only people there for me. But being as though I had so much shit going on in my own life that I allow other people to bring to me, me and that person, we close. It's my child's godmom. But at the end of the day, I know she watching from afar, but I love her, and I can't wait for the day that she sees that everything that she heard ain't true. I was actually protecting y'all from that abuse I was going through. I was protecting y'all from my struggles. You understand? It wasn't that I ain't love you or I wanted to separate myself. It was never the case. But now you get to see me because I'm here to give you information that you need. It ain't about seeing my face or outfit or what kind of fucking car I'm driving. I'm here to give you knowledge. How y'all expect the same shit that the slave masters gave you to save you? How you expect the same motherfucking people who study eugenics and all that, and that be testing different animals and putting aborted baby fetuses in our food and shit like that to save you? And then it's crazy. Half the people that said something smart ain't click a heart or nothing when I was going through my bullshit. When it was important, you ain't even comment. But you want to tell me to stop spreading lies when you don't even know yourself. You crazy as hell. And if I was the old me, I probably would have slapped you through the phone or some shit like that. With an energy slap. Pow. You understand? But that's not what type of shit I'm on. I just really want to help people. I almost lost my life several times. As a matter of fact, I died many deaths. It's some shit that I've been through people don't even know about, but since I'm coming out now, I'm going to share it with y'all. And yeah, I might not have that many subscribers, but it ain't about that. Shit, I think I ran into the true Messiah, and she only got about 16 people because, like I said, the best gems need to be hidden, or else people would be killing each other and destroying themselves just to get to it, just to use it as a possession, when it's nothing that you're supposed to possess. You're supposed to admire from afar and learn from that jewel, learn from its shine, and keep it fucking moving. That's people's problem now. No one is a possession. You should cherish the time that God gives you with people, because you never know when the time's going to be up. And I know my locks all over my head, but so what? At least they mine. It took me a long time. People was laughing at me, but look, most of the people with lace fronts don't even got this much edges. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. When y'all get done with all that sweat and that mold under there and get alopecia, then you'll understand the reason why a lot of ladies went back to braids and locks. But I still love y'all. We all have a lot to learn. I don't know anything, and that's the best thing about this journey. I had to tell myself I know nothing in order to learn what I learned. And I ran into some dynamic people, like my real family, and it's crazy. Like, even my own sister tried to hold some shit back from me. Like, we're almost 40. We're not 12 years old anymore. You gotta accept the fact that people can grow and they can change. And the moment that you're not reluctant to accept that, then they deserve to move on from your ass, and they'll just let you see that change. Not that everybody does change, because I've dealt with people who have passed away and they want to come to me and apologize after death for shit they did before they died. So that just showed me that you got to separate yourself when you're trying to do good until those people want to do better. You could be there from afar to help them and still love them, but it take a lot to bring somebody up from when they're down. But it's real easy to bring somebody down from when they're up, and you can't let that happen. And I also record these things for my sons and my daughters, because right now, as teenagers and shit like that, they can't understand the things that I mean when I say it. They might remember when the right time comes, but if I'm not here no more, at least they can go back to these videos and stuff like that and take a look at what I was about, or, what I'm talking about. Granted, they are very well trained, but, we all live in our own worlds. We're all our own planets, you know? But anyway, I love y'all. If ain't nobody tell you that they love you, sorry if I don't be looking in the camera and stuff like that. It's just a candid conversation. I ain't gonna be looking straight. I know y'all always be like, what is she looking at? But it is what it is. Um, like I said, I ain't know really what I wanted to talk about, but this is my blog. It's not a place for you to come just to see what the competition is like and none of that. If you ain't coming here for the knowledge or to really hear me speak, then don't be here at all. I might turn the comments off. I'm not sure. But if you guys need any readings, I am an intuitive psychic medium. I am willing to help as much as I can. I send you guys love, peace, and bliss. And I'll be back soon. I'm going to ask my daughter to help me edit my video. She probably won't say no. So y'all about to get it raw dog. One day it might look different. But as of today, it's just going to be regular. I'll see y'all later. Godspeed.